K4NRD, KQ4UKS. Fort Myers call. K4NRD, KQ4UKS. Fort Myers call.
Go ahead, Bob. How are things in Lee County? K4NRD.
Right now, sunny and bright.
Go ahead, Bob. How are things in Lee County? K4NRD.
Hour or two. It's going to be Tigers and Bears again. I think we got about an inch and a half, 2 inches last night. I don't know. It's coming down. Right now, sunny and bright, and then they said in an hour or two, it's going to be Lions and Tigers and Bears again. I think we got about an inch and a half, 2 inches last night. I don't know. It's coming down.
Oh, a bit of rain. We need that up here. We're dry. Only had about 2 inches of rain the whole month of September.
Give me about 5 days to work on it to see if I can.
Oh, a good bit of rain. We need that up here. We're pretty dry. We only had about 2 inches of rain the whole month of September.
How's that? Give me about 5 days to work on it to see if I can send you some. How's that?
All right, we'll take it. I'm on a phone call. Let me get back to that. You have a good day down there. Glad you are checking on it.
KQ4UKS. Fort Myers, we're clear.
All right, we'll take it. I'm on a phone call. Let me get back to that. You have a good day down there. Glad you are checking on us. K4NRD.
There we go. See my call sign, KG5PTT.
KQ4UKS. Fort Myers, we're clear.
Good afternoon. The time is 12:83 degrees.
KQ4 YMQ. KQ4 YMQ testing.
N2, PBS mobile. N2, PBS mobile.
Alrighty, what the world's going on out here?
time is 12.
SARNet. SARNet.
Keep ParsNet every Tuesday at 7 p.m. right here on the 146.8. 8 repeater.
K4EX.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
K4WZV, W2SHR. You've been smoking that stuff again?
Yeah, they've been giving me these little purple pills up at the VA, man, happy pills.
Well, that's good, as long as you feel better.
This is KR4EVR, mobile, Aventura, monitoring.
Roger. Yeah, just going through all my massive appointments here, trying to get a grip on things here, see what's priority and what can wait a few more weeks. But, boy, they sure are wanting to do everything one day here. But we're going to try to spread things out a little bit.
Oh, I absolutely understand, yeah. You know, I try to pick a project or two every day and go from there and just spread it out, keep it going.
Yeah, very nice. So what's your latest project you got going on now? What you up to?
Well, we got the Blackstone fixed up. Very quietly the other day, I snuck up to Chesapeake, and what can I say? I was a bad boy. I was stupid. I came back with a different pickup truck, so I've got to get my stuff transferred over, try to figure out what I'm going to keep, what I'm not going to keep. So that's taken some time right there. Sort of got out of sync here this morning. I think I better go upstairs and make sure I took my meds. You know what?
Yeah, that's an important thing for sure. Yeah, I got to take a couple of them too here. I forgot. There's like 3 of them I have to take twice a day, and I forgot about it. One of them I can't stand because it likes to stick in my throat if I don't swallow it just right.
Yeah, what I don't like is when I stick it in my belly, it hurts.
These pills are sodium bicarbonate, and it's for my kidney. And if just a little bit of moisture like hits it on your tongue, it starts getting mushy, and it makes it hard to swallow, like sticks on the back of your throat.
Sorry, I was doing the insulin there, so I couldn't answer right away. Yeah, that's not fun when they start getting mushy on you. Yeah. These young guys that are listening to us are shaking their heads, but they'll know someday.
Yeah, they'll learn one day when they all start taking their bowls of pills every morning.
Well, I should be good now. 4 hours late or 3 hours late, but what the heck, I'll be fine.
I think my Colts play at 2 o'clock this afternoon over in England or something, don't they?
I will double check, but I don't think so. No, not till 1 o'clock on Sunday.
What the heck my wife is talking about then?
There is an 8 o'clock game tonight. I don't know who's in England this Saturday. I'll take a look. Well, it's Niners and the Rams tonight. The 9:30 game on Sunday is Vikings and Browns.
Okay, yeah. I know there's a bunch of games. They have some in Brazil, and there's a few of them in the UK this year, a lot more than normal.
Well, let's see what the international games are. They've already played in Sao Paulo. They did Dublin last weekend. This weekend is London. Next weekend is London. Week after that, believe it or not, is also London, then Berlin, and they end up in Madrid.
Hey, can I just come in here a minute, Robert and Steve? I just see you on, and I just wanted to say hello, let you know I'm doing better, but my, quote, body battery is down now, and I gotta lay down, but just want to let you know I am doing better, and I'll catch you guys, as my body battery lasts longer. Okay, take care. KD0, CIV clear.
Dolores, wonderful hearing you in here. I'm glad to know you're doing better. Please, keep us in mind and give us a buzz, drop an email, whatever.
Hello, Dolores. Hope you're having a good day. Good to hear you. Hope all is well with you there. Just working on answering some emails here for some customers here. How you doing?
She went back in to lay down, Robert. I think she's on something with it's battery powered and she was running out of power.
Good afternoon. The time is 12:44 p.m. Temperature 77 degrees.
K4EX.
This is KR4EVR Mobile Aventura Monitoring.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Zulu Mike, Quebec, radio check.
Quebec 4, this is KR4 ER. I'm on the Fort Lauderdale receiver. You're coming in kind of low with a little stop. Kind of low. Kilo Quebec 4, this is KR4 ER. I'm on the Fort Lauderdale repeater, and you're coming in kind of low with a little static. Kind of low.
Yeah, I'm trying out a new handheld here up in Orlando. So I'll just have to do some troubleshooting.
I'm on the handheld. I mean, it's totally audible, but it's just the audio is a little low. I'm probably like 12 miles from the repeater. You're coming in low, but I mean, you're fully audible, but it's just your audio is a little low, but totally readable. KR4ECR.
I appreciate the heads up. Kilo Quebec 4, Zulu Mike, Quebec is in the clear. SARNet.
SK4EX.
KC8 USA, KC3JS. Are you out there, Fred? This is Kilo Charlie 3 Juliet Sierra listening.
What's she listening for? This is Kilo 4 Whiskey Zulu Victor.
Well, hey there, Robert. How the heck are you?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Not as good as it can be expected under the circumstances. So, yeah, yesterday we did get a good report. the margins, they got clean margins on my foot, so there is no more infection in my foot. They're going to go ahead and leave me on antibiotics for about 4 more weeks, just 100,000% make sure.
All right. Well, that's good news to hear for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, that's really good to hear. What am I up to? I'm in the middle of doing a ham clock update right now, and then I'm also copying some SD cards for a guy in Italy who, his ham clock, he had the same problem Fred had, I guess. His SD card went wacko after an update.
Roger that. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm dealing with one thing here. The guys got 3 hotspots from me, and they were all working perfectly. And all of a sudden, all 3 of them quit working at the same time. Every one of them just died at the same time. I'm saying, well, what changed? What changed? You know, well, nothing's changed. You know, everything's the same here. I said, something had to have changed for all 3 of them to quit working at the exact same time. Something changed. And he's like, well, the Comcast put a new one of those boxes in the house. Would that have anything to do with it?
Oh gosh, that's so funny. Oh my God. Some people have no idea. Yeah, this guy said he was having some kind of problems with his Wi-Fi. And he said something about trying to connect it to his cell phone, his hand clock to his cell phone. And that's when all of his problems began.
Good afternoon. The time is 1 p.m.
K4EX. The time is 1 p.m.
Weather conditions clear. Temperature 85 degrees.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, it's just, you know, I know it's all part of it, but gosh, I had to waste all the time going through everything. You know, like, what in the heck's wrong? You know, all 3 of them dying at once, and he's telling me that nothing's changed. You know, everything's the same. So, you know, where do you go from there? You know, so let's start with hotspot number 1. You know, what's it doing? It won't connect. You know, it comes up with address unknown. You know, access point known. You know, access point. You know, that means it's not connecting to the Wi-Fi, you know, so something had to have happened with the Wi-Fi. And just have to go through everything step by step, you know, takes time.
Oh yeah, it does take time. Yeah, well here in this case, I mean, this guy lives in Italy, so I'm making him 2 backups, and, you know, I send him to Italy, which hopefully he'll pay for the shipping. I'll give him the cards for free, but I'm not going to give him just one. It's too far away. If he has a problem, I want him to have a backup card.
Can't you put an image like on a Google Drive? That's what I do for mine, where they can just go download it and be done with it. You know, and configure their own information. You know, there's some directions and stuff. You shouldn't have to burn and configure cards and send them halfway around the world.
Yeah, I didn't really think of that. So if I burn an image to Google Drive, so that'll be something they can just, like what, flash it directly to their SD card?
Victor 44. Kilo Alpha Fox. You copy Kilo Mike? Victor 44, Kilo Alpha Fox. You copy Kilo Mike?
Yeah, you can zip it up, zip file and put it on Google Drive so they can just download it from Drive, and you can give them a link to it on your website, and they can just go download it from Google Drive, and use Boolean Etcher or Win32 Disk Imager or any of the programs, and flash it right to their SD card. Have them format the SD card using SD formatter. Write directions out on how to do that. I haven't got the SD formatter link on my website where they can go download it from there, and everything is right there. So, that's expensive, man. To have to send that kind of stuff all over the place, and if it breaks down to it, if somebody doesn't want to go through and do all that themselves, then I will sell them one. But I'm not giving them away. That takes time to set it up and everything.
Yeah, it does take time to set it up. That's for sure. That's the biggest problem. Is a lot of these people, they don't know how to set it up. They need someone to hold their hand through every step of the way. How do I exit ham clock? They don't know how to do anything. How do I change my location? How do I, change my call sign? How do I do this? How do I do that? And yeah, they're constantly needing help. They don't understand Linux, so they don't even know how to exit into the desktop and set up their Wi-Fi, which is so simple. If you know how to do it in Windows, you can do it in the Linux. It's all graphic, GUI desktop here. So I don't know. I really don't know. Some of these people, I guess they're in their 80s and they really don't. And they really don't, have the same mental capacity, and they just want something that works, and they don't want to have to learn how to use it. And so, yeah, it makes a lot of extra work for me, for sure. I've spent countless hours of time on the phone with people doing this kind of stuff. So, yeah.
$19.61.
Yeah, I hear you. Just send them over to Doc. Doc will set them straight over there.
So, Doc, what's this 1961 stuff?
Good morning, good afternoon, Bruce. Good morning, good afternoon, Robert. Robert will tell you what that 1961 stuff is. Hey, Robert, I made it to October 2nd, and I got wished happy birthday on KCY from N2 station.
Monitoring the frequency.
My screen here, I would have to go back and take a look there.
This is KU5UTN. monitoring the frequency.
But anyway, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Bruce.
Station monitoring. This is KR4ER on the Fort Lauderdale machine and Aventura mobile.
Am I one of them people you're talking about? I'm 88 today. Over.
Station monitoring. This is KR4ER on the Fort Lauderdale machine and Aventura mobile.
This is KA5UTN handles Mark. I'm up in the Milton repeater. This is KA5UTN handles Mark, and I'm up in the Milton repeater, and way up in the panhandle.
Well, I think that you're a little bit clearer than a lot of other people when it comes to stuff like this, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like you always say, don't get old, right?
You can get old. But it's not just the old people. The young people. There's a bunch of young people. Now what happened here?
The name here is Nelson, and you're pretty loud, clear here. Very good.
There's a bunch of young people don't do this. Everybody don't do this. Remember my theory.
Yes.
Your signal's strong, but your audio is a little, I don't know, overdriven or distorted a little bit. It's hard to understand what you're saying. You said you're in Fort Lauderdale, correct?
Am I the only one that understands that?
Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know if it's got better changing positions as I drive.
Yeah, you're not hitting the repeater 100%. That's it. Maybe if you get a little closer or switch to a different, yeah, you're not hitting the repeater 100%. That's it. Maybe if you get a little closer or switch to a different, SARNet repeater. K5UTN 73. KR4BLL. This is K5UTN. Station is not heard K5.
And he was on C4FM. That's the only C4 FM that I've logged in my logbook on QRZ.
The station is not heard KA5UTN. Monitoring.
But anyway, carry on. Congratulations, Stephen, to all the things that you're doing and having fun in the hobby and so forth and so on. And congratulations on your new truck also. So that's it for me. Back to you, Stephen, for a final. Thank you, sir. And for HYK.
God bless, Doc. Many, many more years, sir. And hope you will join all of us on Friday nights for the net at 8:30 here on 31665. Definitely missed you the last couple times I've done the net and waiting for you to check in. So you enjoy your birthday, and we will talk again soon. I'll clear this back in. Sorry for hijacking things, guys. Didn't really mean to. W2SHR, clear and monitoring.
Yeah, happy birthday to you, Doc.
Happy birthday to Mr. Doc, the big 8-8 in St. Pete.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Robert. No problem at all. I'll have another birthday tomorrow. See, I was born on the 2nd. But it didn't get registered with the paperwork until the 3rd. So I just celebrate both of them because they're in files in both places, Social Security and the VA, 2 different places, 2 different dates. Okay, back to you, Robert. You and Mr. Bruce carry on. And 7-3, Sir Stephen. Yeah, I do listen. Stephen, you'll have to ask Robert. I checked in way back. I'm always checked in. When you get time, ask Robert about that. 7-3 all. K4WZV to pick it up and keep it. This is N4HYK.
Steph, all righty, Doc. Yep, you have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of it there for sure, and we'll talk up to you later there for sure. And yeah, Bruce, in 1961 was that magical day there that Mr. Doc got his amateur radio license there. Over.
K2NGX. K2NGX.